In today's video, we are going to learn about Constraint Manager in OrCAD X. Now, coming to Constraint Manager is one of the most important feature in PCB design. We all know that because it helps us to define all the design rules before routing. So, why we use Constraint Manager? Because how wide a tray should be, we don't know. How much a spacing should be, which signal should be routed. For this purpose, we want to assign some rules. That's why we use Constraint Manager. So maintaining Constraint Manager, it reduces routing mistakes automatically, check violations, helps in high-speed PCB designings. Now coming to Constraint Manager, I will just launch the Constraint Manager here. Go for setup. In that constraint, you can see a Constraint Manager. Now this is the interface of the Constraint Manager. In the left panel, it constrains different rule categories. Example, physical, electrical, spacing, you can see here, and net spacing, same net spacing, manufacturing, 3D properties. These are all the categories. We can assign the rules for this. These are all the different categories you can see here. Now, each category, you know that each category controls different aspects of PCB design. Now, I will come for one by one. I will go for electrical, physical, and spacing. Now, coming to electrical category. You know that electrical worksheet controls the electrical behavior of the signals. Okay. Here you can see the two sections. One is electrical constraint set and one is net. In this electrical constraint set category, you can see the subcategories like routing, wiring, impedance, min-max delay, a total inch length, and a differential pair. And in the net, same those are the things. In this electrical constraint set, we are going to create an rules. Like I have created one ECS and I will go on for another create another one. Recreate I will another one electrical set rule. I'll hit as EC2. For you are going to for creating for wiring means you can go for wiring, you can create the rules. Otherwise, if you want for differential pair, you have the can create the differential rules and you can give the assign the values. Like I will just assign the values and just one. It should be zero. Okay. Now, here I have created the ECS2. Means you are going to create a rule in the electrical constraint set. And so that ECS values, like these are the ECS values, will be assigned in the net categories. For these net categories, you can assign the ECS rules. So as you can see, wiring impedance, we can assign the rules for this from the ECS2. Then those values will be automatically assigned to these values. So now I'll just go with one example. I will go for net and I will create one differential pair. Whichever you are going to create means you have to create in net typical. I am going to create for differential for in net, so I am creating for this. I will select these two and right click, select the by controlling select those two and create and differential pair. I have two selected and I will give as name as GP2 and just click on create. So by creating, just give on close. Now I will assign the rules for this. I'll select ECS2. Now I have assigned ECS2 means which are the values which are given in ECS2 here. Same values will be assigned to the values here. You can see here. It is automatically will be attached. So now I'll just minimize this differential pair for this. So we'll go for connect and if I select means the differential pair has been created. Like this, you can create a differential pair and you can give assign the values. Now, now coming to constraint manager for the physical purpose. Now, physical constraint manager. You all know that physical. Why you use physical constraint manager? It defines the physical size of routing. You all know that for the routing purpose for the physical, values we have to assign means we have to go for physical constraint manager. In this, it includes minimum width, maximum width for line, minimum width and maximum width for the neck. If you have created differential pair means for the neck purpose, you can give the values here. Like it is for the region layers. Like all the layers are there conducting top and bottom. You can assign those values here. And if you go for assign to for spacing like physical means go for nets means you can go here and you can assign the values here. Similarly for regions, if you have any regions means you can assign the values here in physical. Now coming to the spacing rules. Here spacing controls the minimum distance between PCB objects. Example, if you want a spacing, just click on all layers. For the layers assigning for if you want assignments, you just see here line to line. You can assign a values for line to line in the layer section through pin, SMD pin, same. Again go for you want to from SMD pin to just double click on the arrow mark, you will open this SMD pin to line through pin and same. Go for net if you want to assign rules for net means you just click on that. You will get what are the nets you have used in your design board. You can all see the nets here. And here you can want to assign the rules for specific line to line means you can assign it here for specific nets. And same go for if you want to assign test or through pin to just double click on this. You will see that through pin wire to line spacing through pin wire to through pin wire SMD pin wire. For each specific net, you can assign the spacing rules in the spacing constraint manager. Same if you have any classes means you can, if you have created any classes means you can assign it here. Otherwise, if you have any in interlayers like you have created layer one and layer two board files means you can go for here. If you want cover layer top two, you can just assign it tick on this and with the constraint manager you can assign below. You can assign the value drc whatever you can assign. You can assign the constraint what total rules you can assign it here by just ticking selecting on this and you can assign it layer one by one. Okay, these are the three main important constraint managers in the con spacing rules or any physical rules you want to set any rules means these are the main important top three electrical physical and spacing. Thank you.